A while ago I said big companies like Nintendo could easily take over Apple's App Store, and while that is still true, Nintendo's mobile apps can still fail in a way. Hey guys, what's up? Sermon11 here with another discussion on Nintendo. This discussion is based on Nintendo's new stance on mobile apps. They said they wouldn't do them for so long, and I kept saying there's a lot of money here, and then they said no, we don't like money. Oh no, our console is failing. Maybe we do need more money. Alright, start making some mobile apps. And my problem isn't with their mobile games per se. It's more of what the app's intentions are. Nintendo and a good majority of gaming fans view mobile gaming as inferior. I personally think this attitude is stupid. I've always been an advocate for mobile games because there's good experiences on there. There's full games on there. The attitude against mobile games seems to come out of nowhere. And I believe I've listed this off before, but there's games from the Game Boy Advance or the DS on the mobile app store, and people like playing them on there. We have, what do we have? We have Phoenix Wright. We have The World Ends With You. We have other games like that. And I was excited when I heard Nintendo was bringing their games to mobile. Finally, fans could play Pokemon and Mario on their phones legally. I saw videos of Miitomo, and then I finally got the game myself. I had tons of fun at first taking pictures of myself and then making my Mii. I even had tons of fun answering questions and seeing what my friends answered and all that. But then I realized that was all there was to this game. And I think I quit playing within 2 or 3 weeks of the initial launch. There was a mini game that would eventually cost you money within Miitomo, and overall the app was terrible. I did a review over it. You can go check that out, but those are like my basic thoughts, and that pretty much sums up the review as a whole, unless you don't want to watch it or anything. Next came Pokemon Go. Granted, this isn't part of Nintendo's mobile apps. I feel like it should still be talked about. Pokemon Go was huge and inspired people to actually go outside and play Pokemon. Initially, I thought this idea was stupid, and even now I still do think Pokemon Go is kind of stupid. I played the game. It's too limited. It's a battery killer. Not everyone has unlimited data or a constant connection to the internet, rich kids. And the main point of why Pokemon Go is being brought up in this video is this. It brought people that didn't really play video games, or people who played Pokemon as a child, back to Nintendo to play this game. This game is free though, and many people would rather walk than buy stuff for Pokemon Go. As a big fan of the main series and many of the side games, I don't really see the appeal of this game. It's cool to play it with friends, but it's not very deep. There's no trading. The battling is simple. You have to do a lot of physical activity to play this game, and you need a constant connection to the internet. And the constant connection is a big problem for me because I just don't have a lot of phone data. Also, it relates to other mobile games in the sense of they make you do a lot of things to progress in this game. You have to catch tons of the same Pokemon just to evolve one, and Pokemon Go wasn't even released in a finished fashion. The game was in beta when it released, and they're still adding things as they're losing players. Mistakes were made even if this game was big. Okay, but back to Nintendo. This is the final point which I will talk about the recently announced Super Mario Run. Mario is one of Nintendo's biggest and well-known series, so it only makes sense to bring it over to mobile devices. After looking at the announcement, the game looks fine. Using one hand is kind of lame, but other mobile games are like that, right? And this is where I think Nintendo started to fail with their mobile games. It started with Miitomo, and it's continuing here. They're dumbing down the experiences because they look down on mobile gaming. It's very simple. Why is Miitomo only a questions game, and after all this time, I'm sure they've gotten tons of feedback, nothing has been added besides costumes to Miitomo? Why are you making Mario more shallow in a way when you could just include a virtual controller, or even better, a custom Nintendo case with physical buttons? Miyamoto even said this in an interview. This is how they were thinking about Mario. How do we make that component of the gameplay simpler? I don't get it. Pokemon Go lost people, and Miitomo lost people. They're not long-lasting experiences. By making them into mobile apps, just like the rest of the mobile apps on the App Store, you will get treated the same way as these mobile apps. Super Mario Run will last a few weeks or maybe a few months because it's Mario, and then people will stop playing it. Stop looking down on mobile gaming and put an actual game on there. I said this before. The World Ends With You is on there. Phoenix Wright is on there. We have these experiences on mobile devices. They fixed the game. They switched it up for mobile devices, and they're on there. People are playing them. Why can't you do that with your games? It's not that hard. If Fire Emblem and Animal Crossing are just dumbed down versions of their games, they will get deleted. They will get deleted by me. They will get deleted by other people. Now I just want Fire Emblem for phones, you know. I just want a Fire Emblem game. It doesn't have to be like a super long game or something, but I want what the games on 3DS have. And Animal Crossing, I don't want it to be like Animal Crossing Villagers Bug Catching mini game or something like that. I want an Animal Crossing game on mobile, and I feel like that wouldn't be that hard to do. Some of these games aren't even that big. Animal Crossing is literally just your town and a few stores. I feel like that's not hard to put on mobile. And Fire Emblem, they've been pumping out Fire Emblem games for the last few years. Why can't they make one for phones? I don't understand. Also, it seems like they're using mobile as an advertisement for their consoles and handhelds. Granted, Pokemon Go has brought a few people back to Nintendo, but I haven't heard about a lot being suddenly brought back into Pokemon and being suddenly brought back in Nintendo. The same will happen here. A free app with one purchase overall isn't going to make me want to buy a Wii U or a 3DS. I do already own these systems, but I'm speaking as a normal smartphone user. It just doesn't make sense to me. It's cool to enjoy this game, but it's not going to make me spend like $300 on a console and then have to spend like $60 on games. I don't get Nintendo's strategy. I don't understand it. Just put Pokemon Red or Pokemon Blue on the App Store. Just put the original Mario on the App Store. That's all you have to do, and you'll make tons of money. You don't have to make games more boring or worse for them to be considered mobile apps. If people are willing to play emulators, they'll play the full thing by you. But what do you guys think about this? Will you be checking out Nintendo's mobile games, and do you think their mobile games will fail? Anyways, that's it for me. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like my content and want to see more, be sure to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and like me on Facebook. The links are below. I'm Surma11. See you next time, and peace out.